Welcome to the video portion of the Mind's Eye Society Midnight Voice newsletter. You can check out the newsletter every quarter. Make sure you're subscribed to the General OOC list to get the latest from the newsletter team. Be sure to leave a comment on this video to let us know what you think, as well as your ideas for future video segments.
Hi, I'm Juliet Meyer, a member from beautiful Denver, Colorado in the North Central region. This quarter, we're going to be focusing on the topic of retention. In other words, we want to talk about how you can keep people at your game at the local level. Everyone's seen various different members part ways from the organization, and we really want to try and stem that. This video is going to focus on how you can keep them at your local game, as well as how to create a healthier game locally that prevents future burnout and apathy.
As we discussed in our last video, each city is going to be a little bit different. However, for this video, we're going to focus on the generalized demographic of the Mind's Eye Society. Obviously, work schedules or changes in family dynamics, such as a new baby in the family, are well beyond our control. However, let's talk about some of the top reasons members depart a local game and how we can work to overcome those things. An out-of-character lack of interest in the game, drama mitigation, location considerations, burnout, and working a thankless job.
Chances are you or someone close to you has fallen into one of these categories on their way out of the game. What's worse is that you might have someone suffering needlessly right now in your domain, and maybe you're suffering from one of these things and you're watching this video right now, looking to be inspired. If you are, let me take a moment and talk directly to you.
Thank you. Thank you for everything you've contributed to this organization, and I want you to know that we want you to be here. We're an ensemble cast telling amazing stories, and you're part of that beautiful tapestry. Please take a moment and remember everything you've given to the club and everything the club has given you. Remember that you alone can make a difference, so please stick around. So if you learn nothing else from this video, I'd like to at least ask you to say thank you to your local officers and location hosts as well as your fellow players. These videos are about taking a step back and remembering that we are truly the lifeblood of this organization, and every individual can and does make a huge difference. So let's talk about how you can help out your local domains.
Remember, you don't have to be an officer to affect your domain. Ask yourself, does your domain suffer from apathy and a general disinterest in the game? There are ways to help combat this that center around cultivating excitement and anticipation, as well as rediscovering your friends on an out-of-character level. So, how is that done? Well, getting involved for some people is all about plot. If that's your domain, contact your regional storytelling staff to see if you can work with them to help reignite the flames in character. If you think your game needs more of an outer character interest, then plan a domain barbecue, maybe a themed murder mystery dinner, or even host a board game night if that's something you think your domain would enjoy. The key to this is creating buzz that's not necessarily about the game, and as well as planning all the details before making the announcement. You're giving the coordinators and the storytellers a break from doing the heavy lifting. The idea is to create excitement and anticipation, which will carry over into the game. Investment in your game in and out of character will help you get more out of the organization and your local game.
So some people might argue that stimulating the out-of-character social demographic isn't really solving any of the problems, that the only way to solve it is with in-character interest. That's really what stimulates the game. So how do you go about getting people excited if your regional storyteller hasn't responded to you yet? Well, first of all, pick up a cattle prod. But consider getting those who aren't terribly interested in what's going on in the game right now together to create a brand new group of characters with brand new goals, things that are totally achievable before end of Chronicle. In fact, the new addendum is offering some amazing perks to those of you with new characters before the end of Chronicle, so definitely check that out. Get that new character sent and get excited about short-term and achievable goals. Learn a new accent, go to Savers, pick up some new clothes, and get reconnected on the wiki. Sometimes the idea of something new helps invigorate the old.
So what about drama? You can stop drama ahead of time by cultivating trust and friendship at the out-of-character level at events, as well as practicing good communication habits. Before you shoot off an email, try to ask yourself, how is the receiver or the list participants going to respond? Sometimes things happen that cause us to be rightfully angry or upset, but please take a moment to catch your breath, have a cup of coffee, and maybe talk to a friend before responding. Try to recognize when you need a friend or when you need to be a friend. Sometimes your ear is all that people need to stop the drama before it starts. Remember, it's not just your coordinator's job to try and stop drama in its tracks. Everyone can play a hand in having a drama-free domain.
And if that wasn't clear enough, just remember, don't be a So what about location contributes to retention? Are you using the same exact house or park in your domain? Are you convinced that Primogen meetings are doomed to the garage forever? Do you know where your local host stores all of their toilet paper? Maybe it's time to look for other locations. Sometimes a change of location makes a huge difference for the players, and it can certainly also make a difference for the household owners. Try a new site at least once a quarter and make it a domain event just to get everybody excited about it. Even just try a little bit here and there, just try and help to find a new location. It really can make all the difference. And to those of you out there who have hosted Game in, year out, for what feels like years, thank you so much.
Speaking of thank yous, I'd like to take a moment to talk about our officers. These are the dream makers, the risk takers, and the people who make up the framework of the world we often wreak havoc in. We are the Godzillas of their Tokyo.
Making your coordinator and storyteller's lives easier by asking, how can I help? Or just by lending a hand here and there the game, maybe by offering to do challenges or helping even with check-in, can really make all the difference in the world. But most of all, take the time to say thank you to them for their service. Many of the drama bullets that they take go completely unseen by the rest of us. This is true in troop games as much as it is in our national organization. So take a minute and say thank you for all of the time that they've spent working on various different things. So tell them next time you see them, thank you. Their reaction might just surprise you or, get you hit by the plot bus. I can't guarantee anything else. Thank you for joining the newsletter team for our video on retention. And as always, please leave a comment here on YouTube and let us know what you think and what worked for you. We love comments. Once again, I'm Juliet Meyer. You can check out my blog at d10again.com and also follow me on Twitter at d10again. Thanks for watching.